Hi and welcome back to Warframe. So we're supposed to be taking a look at the new Prisma Tetra thing, but yeah, now you have no terminals. After the glitchiness, and get in and finally actually do this, it does 4 more puncture, it's only got 1 more impact though, 5% more status, it does have more crit, a lot more chance, not as much multiplier, but anything over 1's really good. And it does have a higher fire rate, which was one of the big downsides to the normal one. It does look actually pretty nice, I'll give it that. And like the other Prismas, it does have that weird effect that does seem to be affected by energy colour. There we go, red, you can see it there. The end glows red. Of course, you can also hide it with the new add-on stuff. Please come with the polarity. Ah, son of it. Yay, it doesn't come with the polarity. That's just crappy. It really is. This weapon is actually a pretty good weapon. I have enjoyed it a lot, and if I put the build actually on the screen here, you can see it's not the best of builds. It's not an endgame build. Will probably format this twice more. Come on, bubble. Push everything out of it. Oh yeah, that and I'm almost dead. What the hell? Oh, son of a... Oops. Let's pretend that didn't happen. You have to, of course, remember that this thing, yes, it is worth picking it up if you can get it. Because the Void Trader will bring this, but only every so often. So it's worth picking it up while you can. Even if you don't intend to use it yet, it's still worth picking it up for if you do decide you want to try and use it later. If you have the spare ducats to actually do that. If you don't, you can always trade for it later because it should be tradable, unlike last time's weapons that weren't tradable at all. But one thing you do have to remember is this is far from an endgame style weapon. Yes, it does a really nice amount of damage, but it's not enough. It kind of put us out around level 60 enemies. And that's with the build that I had showed earlier, which is not an endgame build at all. It's not even a good build if we're honest about this. It's just a meh build. It's what I happen to have on it while I'm recording this. And no enemies are... There they are. Nope. But this thing, the main reason it is not anywhere near an endgame weapon is pretty much took him out quickly, but a guy off in the distance, there's mid-range isn't that bad, long range, yeah, the accuracy on it kind of blows pretty badly. It is a really bad long range weapon. Anything is better than this weapon is for long range, which is why the big reason why it's no good for endgame stuff, because you can't shoot them at range, and if you're gonna get close enough, you can always just use any kind of other weapon that will do lots of damage and take out a lot of people at once, not just 1 or 2 enemies at a time. Prime example is this thing. Again, not an endgame weapon, but it's taking out a lot more enemies with a lot less rounds. So yes, this is a pretty decent weapon, but it's more spray and pray than it is fine aim. If you can get them into a little bit like that, like obviously they're going to come between the two, so you know, if you aim roughly in the middle with a weapon like this, the Supra was the same, you're going to take out at least some of them. And of course I have fit a colour to this, you can actually see the rounds a little bit clearer. And this kind of works. You can take them out knowing they're going to be coming through there. But if you try to fine aim this at long range, you are going to waste ammo, when you can use pretty much any other weapon that does a nice amount of damage and take them out pretty easily. With this, at that range, it would have sucked, which means it's nowhere near an endgame style weapon at all, which is a huge shame because I actually had a lot of fun using this. I will be dropping 2 more forma in there as well as the 2 I already have. Probably another V and a dash. Just simply because... Go and hide around the corner, why don't you, you flying drone turds. Someone's not moving, so put the shield up just in case they went AFK. But yeah, simply because it's worth it. And I ran out of steam now, I'm all the way down here. So yeah, this is definitely worth picking up if you can, in fact, pick it up. Because obviously the Void Trader will only bring this every so often. And if he does, it is worth getting because it is a pretty decent weapon. It's just not an end game weapon, that's all. So we'll leave this off here for now, as I completely missed with every one of those rounds. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Oh, sneaky look. Every time I turn around, those guys are behind us. Look, there's another one. God damn it.